welcome back to another video. And on today's video, we'll be talking about the Maui Airport, and that's coming up right after this. Welcome back to Traveling with Justin. I am Justin, and today we'll be talking about the Maui Airport. Now, all the video footage after this is taking place as we were leaving on November 30th. We were running late, of course, when we arrived in Maui, so I couldn't take advantage of it because everyone was waiting for us. But the Maui Airport was originally a naval air base. And after lengthy negotiations after World War II between the Navy and the territory of Hawaii, it was signed over to the Hawaii Transportation Board. Not exactly sure what the actual name is, but in 1952, it started the commercial airlines were able to come and go from the island. So yeah, the Maui Airport consists of two terminals, north and south, and mostly they were for the narrow bodies, like the 737. But when the wide bodies came into play, when the soft flights from the U.S. started coming in, they had to make some changes. And let's take a look at the airport right here from Maui, Justin, right there. All right, yeah, so we're starting off in the car rental place. As I said before, this takes place on the 30th of November as we were leaving Maui Airport. And so I found the escalators after I dropped off the van, and I made my way to where the tram was at to get back to the main terminal. Yeah, you could walk it, but they have a tram there, so might as well take it. I was running late as usual. So once we got off the tram, we made our way over to the crosswalks where we can walk across the road. Yes, they did have signal lights there, so you can safely make it across the terminal roads, the airport roads. And then once we get up here, if you notice on the left and the right hand side, they have scanners, x-ray machines, where you put your check bags on it so you can pass through that to see if you have any fruits or vegetables or plants or things like that that you should not take off of Hawaii. I didn't have anything because I only had a carry-on because my wife took the check bag along with my two boys and my in-laws, my parent-in-laws, and this is here. I was looking for my wife so I could kind of help her out. These are all the check-in counters right here. There's Southwest right there to the left. You can see Hawaii Santa, and people were in a hurry because, yeah, it was busy. So yeah, there's Southwest, so I turned around and I walked the other way, trying to find Hawaiian Air. Yeah, so they have several check-in counters right here. They have bathrooms, restrooms, and yeah, there's the x-ray machines again for your check bags. Luckily, I didn't have to do that. So yeah, you can see that there's all gates right there. So here is Hawaiian check-in. I made my way up front, and then this is where they told me to go to the lost and found. Yeah, they were grumpy, and so I went to the lost and found. But right here on the right-hand side, this is TSA security. All right, so it was kind of busy. Not as busy as it has been in the past, but as you can see, there are people lining up just to go through TSA security. Of course, we were running late, and we would have to stand in that long line. Well, I wouldn't have to stand in that long line. So right here, I needed to make a left right here, but I didn't. So, yep, there's the end of the TSA line. And pre-check is right up here. So you can see TSA pre-check. That's where I need to go. And, nope, I had to go around. They had it blocked off because of TSA pre-check and security. So I had to turn around, and I had to go back out and make a right here at the end of this metal fencing. Yep, right there. And then right out here, This is TSA security as well. Now, it didn't get that bad on the day that we flew out, but yeah, people are lined up clear out here to go through TSA security. So yeah, Maui does have a problem with security. I don't know if it's slow or if it's just small, but yeah, there's been people out there standing in line for 45 minutes to hours. But luckily we didn't have to do that. So I made my way, continued to go on to find Lost and Found. And that's clear at the other side of the airport. Oh, that was a long walk. So I walk through and I go back down. So right here, TSA pre-check. I could go that way to get into TSA pre-check, but I didn't need to. I needed to go find Lost and Found. So yeah, you're walking along. You can get a good view of what the airport looks like on the way to Lost and Found. Here's the baggage claim area. So this is where we got off the plane and got our luggage, and this is where we got picked up from when I went and picked up the minivan for the rental. And so yeah, right here is a pretty good, it's a pretty good sized airport. You have your ticketing and you have your badge claim, and a lot of confusion, a lot of people, around and stuff like that. Luckily, it wasn't that busy. So right here, I was talking to the people. So a lady right there, she was trying to help my father-in-law find the phone. So I was in Lost and Found. I couldn't get the phone because my ID didn't match my father-in-law's, and I didn't have a case number. All right, so my wife came down with my father-in-law. We were able to get the phone. Then we made our way back to the TSA pre-check. We went through that. My mother-in-law was waiting there. They actually got through the priority boarding process, so they didn't have to stand in the big long line because we were running behind. My wife and I went to TSA pre-check, and then we went through to go clear down to our gate. Now, I can't remember what gate we were at, but we made our way down there. We stopped and talked to a couple members of the family, and then we continue to walk down. So this is what the terminals look like when we're going down. I wish I could have done a little bit better of quality of a video. And you can just get the general idea of what Maui terminal looks like. So right here, we had to stop and we had to scan our carry-ons, our backpacks, and everything for fruits, for stuff that couldn't leave Hawaii and over to the mainland. So yeah, we started putting our stuff through. We had carry-ons, we had backpacks, we had a bag full of food from Costco, ABC. We finally made our way through. Then after that, we headed on to try to find our terminal, our gate in the terminal. And yeah, it was so you can see what it's like. They got plenty of food options around. They got seating on the right hand side. Looks like nobody was there, but they had restaurants. It was a pretty good airport. There's my son who picked up my wife's luggage for her. And yeah, so we made the way through the airport. They didn't have those walkways, or did they? I'm not sure. I can't remember. We'll see here in a minute. But yeah, we made it down there. As you can see, it's nice and open. You can see outside. People are coming and going. And it was kind of, like really super nice. Of course, kids were playing on the railing. And so we get down further into the terminal here. And yeah, there's plenty of seating right here to where people can fly out. Oh, there's a walkway right there. I do remember, yes, we do have a walkway. But not too often. Not until you get further down in the terminal. Of course, you jumped on that. And looking around, you can see there's gates right there. I'm not sure if these are for the narrow body or the wide body aircrafts. we were flying on what was it, an A3, I can't remember what aircraft we were flying on, but it was single aisle, so it was a narrow body, and we didn't have, you know, the dual aisle like the way we were coming over to Honolulu. But so here is where our terminal's at. And that about sums up the video. I'm going to throw it over to future Justin to finish up the video. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video from returning the car to the actual gate. Yes, the Maui Airport is a unique one. You know, you have to go through, you have to scan your bags for check bags and for carry-ons, for fruits and stuff that you shouldn't be taking off the island. And yeah, that was pretty interesting. The lost and found, yeah, it was clear on the other side of the baggage claim. And the TSA security lines, they can be long, but I'm just glad it wasn't long when we were there. But until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.